Hi everyone, welcome to Lentamania tutorial. My name is Anna Sachno and today I will show you how to make a crochet purse. You will need a big and a small skein of knitting yarn, a total of about 130 meters, then a 6mm crochet hook, a needle, and also some accessories. I will use a portfolio lock, rings, spring hooks, and a chain strap. I would recommend this tutorial for experienced crocheters, as it might be too complicated for beginners. If you have already tried crocheting a basket or something simple, if you know how to make basic stitches like single crochets, then you can give it a try. But if it's your very first time, you better practice watching my basket tutorials. My old basket tutorial is the simplest and the most detailed to start with. So the bag is 20 centimeters wide, 15 centimeters high, and 4 centimeters deep. We need to make a rectangle with double crochet puff stitches. It should be 6 double crochets widthwise and 12 lengthwise. At the first step, let's make 17 chain stitches. Try to keep the chains tight. Once all 17 are ready, we will skip the last one as it's going to be a turning chain. Insert the hook into the second last chain and make a single crochet. Then make a second single crochet and a chain stitch. Skip the next chain and work the next but one. Make 2 single crochets and a chain stitch again. Then work into the next but one and make another 2 single crochets. Go on like that until the end of the row. So 2 single crochets, a chain stitch, skip the chain beneath it, and again 2 single crochets with a chain stitch. There is a tail left for 2 single crochets, meaning that the chain must be finished with 2 single crochets. Just like that. In the end, you should get a strip with small holes in it after every second single crochet. We need these holes to make double crochet puff stitches. Once the first row is ready, make 3 turning chains. Turn the work around and find the first hole. Here it is. Insert the hook and make a single crochet. By doing so, we are fixing our first double crochets. Now, let's move on to the main element. Yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch on the edge of the strip, right here. Insert the hook, draw the yarn in, up to the loops on the hook. Then yarn over again, insert the hook into the same outermost stitch, draw the yarn in, up to the loops on the hook. Repeat once again, yarn over, insert the hook into the outermost stitch, draw the yarn in, and repeat that 5 times until you have 5 yarn overs on the hook. I will align my 5 yarn overs, trying to even them out on the hook. The way they are aligned is very important because it can impact the whole pattern. Puff double crochet pattern is very dependent on the external appearance that you're now looking at. Then hold the yarn overs steady and knead them carefully. Now there must be 2 loops on the hook, just like that. We will knit these 2 loops together as well and make a chain stitch. And the first puff is ready. Don't be too scared, the first row is the most difficult one. Threads may fall off, it's not easy to work 5 times into the same stitch, but it will get easier starting from the second row. And also I will give you a little piece of advice. It may be more convenient if you rotate the work vertically. See for yourself what works best for you. I prefer it vertically. The first 2 puffs are ready. Now let's move on to the third one. Search for the next hole, insert the hook, draw the yarn in, and make a single crochet. Yarn over, search for the previous hole, it's usually hidden under the puff. Insert the hook, draw the yarn in to the loops on the hook. Yarn over once again, insert the hook, and again draw the yarn in. Repeat that 5 times. So now align the yarn overs, hold them steady, and knit so that there are only 2 loops left on the hook. Knit these 2 loops together and make a chain stitch. Repeat this element 6 times until the end of the row. And now I will show you how to finish the last puff double crochet in the first row. I finished as usual with a chain stitch, and now we will make a single crochet into the last stitch of the previous row. Slip the hook under both loops of the stitch. Make a single crochet, and the rest is the same. Make 5 yarn overs into the previous hole. And now again, align the yarn overs, hold them steady, and knit together so that there are 2 loops left on the hook. Knit these 2 loops together, and after that, make 3 turning chains and turn the work. The second row will be much easier compared to the first one. Find the first hole between the 2 puffs, then insert the hook and make a single crochet. We will make puff single crochets into this connection strap. Yarn over, insert the hook into this space right here, and stretch 5 double crochets. The rest is all the same. Align the yarn overs on the hook, make them even and beautiful, hold together and knit so that there are 2 loops left on the hook. Knit the 2 loops together, make a chain stitch, and find the next hole between the puffs. make a single crochet, find the previous hole and make 5 double crochets in it. Go on like that until the end of the row. Other rows are crocheted in the same way. You will have 12 rows in total. To make the rectangle edges even, we will make a crochet frame. And we will continue with the frame from where we finished our last row. Here is my last puff, and I will work into this connection strap to make 3 single crochets. To make a turn and start crocheting the side part. Now I'm making 3 single crochets and turning. And now I will show you how to crochet along the side part. Insert the hook into a small hole between 2 puffs and make 3 single crochets to fill in this hole. Once you do that, the edge will become more even. Then make a single crochet in this connection strap. Insert the hook. Make a single crochet. Then find a hole between the next 2 puffs and do the same. Insert the hook and make 3 single crochets to fill in the space and even the edge, like that. Next, insert the hook into this connection strap, make a single crochet and go on like that until the end of the side part. I will finish the side part by making the last 3 single crochets in the hole between the puffs. Then search for a connection strap and knit 3 single crochets out of it as well. This is our corner, and to copy the shape of 90 degrees angle, I will need to make 3 single crochets. Here they are. Now we can rotate the work, our rectangle, and this side is a straight row of chain stitches that we made in the very beginning. It's rather simple. Make 1 single crochet into each stitch. Don't forget about the 2 stitches hidden under the first puff. Once they're done, search for a connection strap and make 3 single crochets in it to form the corner. And our corner is ready. You can now rotate the work again and make other sides in the same way. 3 single crochets in one hole, 1 single crochet in one connection strap. I'm finishing this side of the rectangle by making a single crochet in the connection. Then I will insert the hook into the first stitch and make 3 single crochets to form the corner. Rotate again when it's ready, and now we will need to crochet in a straight line. Make a single crochet into each stitch up to the starting point of our frame, and here connect to the rows. I will show you a little trick how I join the beginning with the end. Draw the last loop out, insert the hook into the first stitch, draw the tail in, and now slip the hook onto the back loop of the last stitch and pull the tail again. By doing so, you are imitating a braid. And after that, the tail may be weaved in the back side. Our rectangle with puff double crochets is ready. Next, we're going to make side panels. And when they are ready, we will stitch them into the body of the purse and attach the portfolio lock and the chain strap. For the purse to have a form, I used double thread and the same 6mm crochet hook. We need to make a rectangle of 9 chain stitches high and 2 stitches wide. The rest is very simple. Take 2 threads of yarn and 6mm hook. This hook size will ensure the side panels are very tight and well shaped. Crocheting like that is not easy. Some people even say their hands hurt. But we will make just a small square, so it mustn't be a problem. At the first step, make 9 chain stitches. Stretch the yarn as you go. When the 9 chains are ready, add 1 turning chain and make 2 rows of single crochets. Note that if you choose a different size hook, your piece will look differently and will not fit into the overall work just as good as mine. That's why I recommend size 6. Here is our rectangle. We will need 2 of them. I have already crocheted and stitched on another one. Now you make the second one and we will move on to the assembly. Before the assembly, weave all the tails in. As a result, you will establish the front and the back. The one with the tail weaved in is the back, and the other one is the front. We will sew the parts together with 1 thread. First, anchor the thread on the back of the side panel, then insert it into the loops like that. Here's our tail. Leave it as is. Then turn the piece around and start the assembly. To start sewing the side panel, we need to find a stitch on this side of the purse, which will be symmetrical to the stitch on the other side. Here it is. Attach the side panel. To join two pieces together, we will insert the hook into the outer loop of the stitch, and right loops on both main body of the purse and the side panel. Insert the hook into the body, draw the yarn, and now insert it onto the right loop on the side panel and onto the right loop on the main body. Draw the yarn. Don't tighten too much so the seam doesn't wrinkle. Go on like that until the end. Once the side panels are attached, we need to choose and attach the accessories, which is the simplest yet most enjoyable part of the process. This is my portfolio lock, and let me show you how to attach it. It consists of several parts. The upper part of the lock is attached by studs and the lower by prongs. I will show you how to attach the lower part first. Of course, it should be in the middle of the purse, somewhere around here. And I need to warn you that it's not going to be easy. The puffs are really thick and the prongs are usually rather short. Mine are even considered long. But anyway, you will either need to iron this part, press really hard, or attach somewhere in between the puffs. To do that, you will need to raise the puffs a little bit and bend the prongs inside them. Now put the lock on the front of the purse, making sure the prongs penetrate the stitches. Here they are. Then put the metal plate back in place. Put some pressure on it. And then bang the prongs using scissors or a screwdriver. And now I will explain what to do with the upper part. It has prongs as well. You need to use something sharp and thin to unbend them and widen the lock. But don't unband the third prong at the bottom, as it may disassemble the lock completely and you might not be able to assemble it back. Unband just the upper two, and now it's wide enough to be attached to the flap. So identify the center of the flap. Push the edge of the flap to go in between the teeth of the lock. Now press it and bend the prongs with something heavy. And our purse is ready. Speaking about the accessories, I used a small portfolio lock, spring hooks, rings, and a chain strap. If you feel like this tutorial was helpful, click the link below to support my YouTube channel. Your donations help me to develop the channel and translate my tutorials to different languages. Thank you, have a great day, and bye bye!